Hello, this is Lynn Shay talking for Astrophony International Astrology Network and for perceptivity.co.uk. This is the Aries overview for January 2016 to May 2016. Uranus, that troublesome, troubleshooting and revolutionising influence, is back where it was in your sign last April, but going direct again. So making a loop or an arena for events and circumstances from last April to January this year, which find a much quicker pace and a more progressive outlook by April this year. It's then that things are hotting up as Mars prepares to retrograde for 2 or 3 months in Sagittarius. The passions that fire you to join forces, get involved or want to belong in certain groups are settled and focused by August, and you're on a steadier course, and others are trusting you to have a steadier hand on the steering, which is more than half the battle because their opinion will count. January to March sees a need for subtlety in matters where others can make a difference to your financial well-being. To upset people simply for the sake of expressing an opinion is not the best policy. Strong as your opinions are, not to mention the willpower you use to put them in place, they are not worth risking the loss of closeness or understanding with those who matter. February particularly, when Mars in Scorpio begins squaring up to Mercury and Venus in Aquarius, you could see awkward situations or peculiar circumstances created by your dynamic with others which need careful handling. Aries does not like biting the bullet and prefers to walk away rather than be forced to compromise or genuflect. Okay, so walk, but don't talk, unless you can keep a smooth tongue with nuisances or irritating individuals. Saturn is now well progressed into Sagittarius and making no crucial aspects to Aries this year, but the conjunction it makes to Mars in late August in Sagittarius is one which may reverberate by courtesy of others round about, and part of the actions mentioned at the beginning of this overview. The rules are going down and the pattern is being set, and although nothing is carved in tablets of stone, the engraving on some of the markers at this time becomes fairly indelible. It's then that the actions of late February and early March begin to take a toll or become relevant to the way you're figured in these patterns. We'll speak more of that in the next update in May. The future isn't set, it's a movable feast. It's outlined to be defined as we go. There are 4 Mercury retrograde motions this year, and they are all in Earth signs, beginning in January in Capricorn, the solar house of your career and outer path. And though the retrograde motion itself begins in Aquarius, it is at 0 degrees and has no bite until it's back to Capricorn, telling you that you need to get a grip of issues in that area of life before they slip from your grasp. At least state an intention or an aim, or aim for a direction before the last week of January, when things you thought black and white just prior to Christmas may very well turn out not to be. Tune in for more insights into your sign in May. Meantime, if you would like to know more about Perceptivity's astrological services, both personal, business, and in other ways, please visit us at www.perceptivity.co.uk and find out more. Take care.
Bu akşam seminerimizi canlı olarak mobil uygulamamız üzerinden yapıyoruz.